topic real quick. Something that's been on my mind, especially visiting down south in McGee, Arkansas, and seeing how some of my family members and friends and associates and people I go with, just seeing how some people was living and how things was being portrayed, and the reality of the matter is, that some people choose to do and be in the situations that they are in. They choose to go without things, water, good shelter. They choose to do these things. They choose to be um, addicted to these certain drugs. Like they're okay with it, and there's nothing you can do. Like I don't. When a person make a conscious choice to be addicted, to go without, so they can have another habit, that's their choice. Regardless of how you feel, you can't go through there and save everyone who choose to be in a situation. And I literally seen that visiting my hometown. Like I seen some people choose some living conditions that I wouldn't have thought that, someone to choose to live like that. But when the mentality is so low and they don't really think real big and think outside the box, like I'm so glad that I left and traveled and actually seen things and experienced things and met different people and actually seen wealth, seen growth and development in different cities, seeing people take zero and turn it into a lot, actually seeing someone uplift themselves. And it encouraged me to know that I refuse to go without things that I know I got to have. You know what I mean? I had made a lot of sacrifices in life for materialistic things that really didn't matter nothing. And the reality of the matter is, when it was all said and done, those things didn't matter. You know, like I had to really find out within myself what was most important, what was real important, and actually address those things, not getting caught up with just the image of things. You know what I mean? Not getting caught up with the the street fad, so to speak. I heard a guy say this weekend that everybody is all caught up on going outside and being outside, like the Mo 3 song he said, but he was like, they outside and they ain't accomplishing nothing. They ain't doing nothing with their time. So why are you just outside? To die? To start beef? To spend all your money so people can see you outside? You know what I mean? He was like, I don't get it. And this come from a youngster. He was like, man, I don't get it, man. I'm trying to get something. If I'm gonna be outside, I need to be outside accomplishing something. But everybody don't think that, and some people, man, it showed me down there, man. You get to a mentality where you start seeing who you are and where you got yourself to, and you can't be mad at nobody but you. You can't be mad at nobody that always say, "Ooh, this so and so coming in all the time. This blase coming in. They need a drink special. Give me so and so drink special. They get a half a gallon of this, a liter of Coke, and a couple of this every time they come in. Like, wow, But everybody, man, people choose to be in a situation, so we can't feel bad about it, family. Even though it breaks your heart to see certain people live the way they are living, they still chose to live that way, man. And all we can do is just decide that we don't want to live that way. I don't want to live that way. I don't want to live in a situation where I'm fully addicted and I'm going without water. I'm going without my necessities and the things that I really need to make sure I can actually do something. Like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? And I really feel like seeing it was humbling because it let me know how low people have lowered their standards in the South, where they just they just living literally to die. Like they just, well, I'm gonna take me one more drink, or I'm gonna get me one more puff, or I'm gonna take one more needle, or and I'm good. So everybody live different, man. So it was humbling to see that I have made it a long ways. And I'm not saying I'm got a whole lot of none of that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I have made it where I live in those slums, and to go other places and see better, man. I got to do better. Like they say, once you know better, you got to do better. And it's humbling just to see that, but people choose that. I mean, especially some of your loved ones, and then some loved ones you see that allow their parents or family members to do bad and don't really check on them. And to me, I think that's selfish, man. We need to check on our people. You know what I mean? Also, so but people so caught up with what they're doing and what their life they. Unless they can have it all publicized on social media, they ain't really checking on you. You know what I mean? They ain't really, they ain't telling their left hand what they ain't telling they are not telling their right hand or left hand what their right hand doing, so to speak. Like if they can't boast about it, they ain't doing it. But it's a lot of family members and people that's not living like you would think they are, or like you think they should be living. When they families, if you look them on social media, they doing good. They woo 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 got this and this going, and they people that they say they love is going without water with or going without this. And I think that everybody could have pitched in together to fix the situation to help these people not live in this condition, but people don't really care. And like I say, they choose to indulge in what they indulge in, and some people choose to be like that, and I get it, man. Some people, Jesus kept a treasury, and the treasury wasn't just for them. It was that they had to be able to help people that really needed the help, and not looking for the help back. It was just we're just gonna help so and so. And I think that people go to church all the time and they stress that they Christian. I'm not a Christian. I'm a child of God, but I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in religion, but I am a spiritual person. But it hurts me when I see people claim certain things that's supposed to be full of love, and they do the opposite. You know what I mean? They do the opposite of love, and we know what love is. We are giving pure examples of love, but people are not loving like they say they love. People are not going that extra mile. They are not keeping their words. They are not being loyal and faithful to the end. Once the heat get hot, they out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if you trying to pay certain people to help you, sometimes you can't get a good hand. And then sometimes people don't really do. You try to help certain people and they expect more than what, like they'll do a 10%, but they expect you to pay them 100%. Like, my guy, you ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't expecting to get what this person got because they was grinding. You know what I mean? So we got to understand that, man. I just think that's a concept that we got to be aware of, that we need to embrace, man. And like I say, man, it's kind of sad though, to think about it. But I know that my goal is to refuse to do bad. But I know that if it's in my power to help someone live better, do better, I'm gonna help. And it's not because I'm trying to boast on it. I'm just gonna go help them, find out what's the need, what the situation is, and go help them. But I can't make a person do better. I can't make them choose something different. So that's all on them. But I can say this though: if you wanna get blessings, you're gonna have to be a blessing. You're gonna have to do things that don't nobody know about just because you want to see someone do good too. You know what I mean? But we all choose the situations. Like, I make decisions that I'm okay with, and I'm conscious of them now. At first, at one time in my life, I wasn't conscious, but I'm conscious of the decisions that I'm making, and I understand that if I choose not to do something today, I might not get a chance to do it tomorrow. So that's why you always see me. A lot of times I'm always on it. Like, man, when do we sleep? I'm gonna sleep when I die. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be, when that time come, I'm not here no more. And then when I was in prison, I had to sit still for so long, you know, over 10 years, after spending that time, man, you want to try to accomplish things. I get, my motivation is seeing things accomplished, seeing a zero turn to 100. Like, I love to see things add up and come together. So, you know, I want to live by example, you know what I mean? And like I say, the things that I'm doing in my mom's house, it's not going to be easy. Family, like I say, I get discouraged at times, a little overwhelmed, but I'm going to keep pushing. I know that because my heart is pure and what I'm trying to do, I know it's going to work out. And then I also know that in the process, I know some people that not doing as well, and I want to help them organically, but I can't help no one until I help myself first. I can't help or provide something for you until I'm fully stable. So I get that too. I can't put myself in a bind, because if you put yourself in a bind for people, who gonna be there to pull you out? So you have to think about self-preservation. You got to get yourself to a level where you can help, and it's not gonna hurt you to help them. We fine. Yep. I got a food truck. I do it all too. Yeah, I do everything. Food. I mean, literally, I just moved here from Phoenix, Arizona. But I'm I've been here now for about maybe 4 months.
Yeah, I
But I
got some
travel all the
shit. I
time.
need
But I
some.
do it all
I need a stands welded on for my cooler, and I
for
need
your
a
cooler. Okay.
on my grill. I need like one of them top racks.
Okay, they kind of got
For
bad, and you
smoke.
need another one. Okay,
No,
yeah.
no, it's not bad. It's just it's a big old barrel grill. It's just got the base
Okay,
main
and you
base
need
grill,
a
but I need the top
you need a
part
top one.
underneath so I can smoke it.
Okay,
You get what I'm
do
saying?
you already got ideas, man? If you can, when you text me, whatever, send me the photos of what you got and what you looking for.
This your what's
Yeah,
your
you can
phone?
text.
The
Yeah,
70688. That's your
yeah,
phone.
yeah. The 888 number. Yeah,
So
yeah.
text the
Yeah, just
picture.
text it. Yeah, just text pictures and let me know. That way I know what I'm looking at. Then I get right back at you though.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, no problem. Appreciate you. So,
Reading is fundamental.
hey, you about to believe it. Hey, I appreciate, man. I'm sitting out here talking to y'all, and the brother wanted to get a car because I'm advertising. You know, I'm always advertising everywhere I go. I'm up here now at Let's Make a Deal. I'm gonna go in there and see if I can make a deal. But I wanted to come talk to y'all about what was on my mind and on my heart, you know, today at this present moment. And I just think, man, you know, a lot of people that we do choose the situations we in, and there's nothing a person can do about it. But then I think if it's in your power to help someone, you should help them, not to get no glory, but to just help them. You know what I mean? So take care of your family, man. Look out for your people. Check on your family. Check on your people. You know, do what you can. It ain't about boasting, about telling someone. Just do what need to be done. Hold on.